Hi there, my name is Ola, welcome to my channel. Today I will be playing Green Hell VR, MetaQuest version, not the PC VR. These are two different games and I will not really be going into the details about these two. If you wanna see me comparing both of the games, just keep following me, I will be making more videos about that. However, this is a MetaQuest version, which is different, and I will be today focusing on showing you basic survival in the game. I will show you as if you were a total beginner, never played this game. I will explain to you every single aspect of the game, how to survive, how to hunt, how to craft, how to make shelter, and so on. So let's get started. First of all, let's start with you. So what you have is your watch, you have your notebook, you have your walkie-talkie, and you have your pockets on both sides. Okay, so let's start with your watch. On your watch you can see time, day of the week, time and date. You can also see throughout your watch your health and your energy, and as these bars go down you know that you either are bleeding or slowly dying of something, or you are tired and need to sleep. This one is for sleeping. Now it shows ground because we don't have any bed right here, so if you go to sleep on the ground, I don't recommend it. You will contact parasites and your health will start decreasing rapidly. So whenever we can, craft a bed, which I will show you how to do it, or sleep on a bed that you find either at the camp or the airport or other places that you can find throughout the game on the map. Another thing is here you can see what is wrong with you, basically. So Z is lack of sleep. If you see a number 1 here, that means that you may suffer from insomnia and you have to, sleep a bit more. Here you will see that you contain parasites. Here I think you get poisoned. Here you have a fever, you are sick. And this one I am not really sure. I think it's also either poisoned. Okay, I think here is poisoned if you get poisoned by venom, like a snake. So if you get bitten by a snake, so venom, and here is poison if you ingest something. Okay, so first things first, we went to the watch. I don't think this walkie-talkie is worth anything here because we are in survival mode, but you have a notebook. This one will show you basic recipes, how to get a log. It says cut down a tree, how to get long stick, cut down a tree, and so on. You will have a list of basic things that you need, and as you go with the game you will learn new skills, you will learn new recipes, and they will all appear in here. Here, whenever you find something to eat, you will collect it. Whenever you collect it, it's gonna appear here, and so far it shows unknown effects because you don't know what's gonna happen when you eat it. So I know that this mushroom is safe, so I will eat it. I only know because I played this game. So you see now I can see that, oh, it gives you carbs and carbs and parasites down. Oh, okay, so if eaten, it will give you some carbs and get your parasites down, and if you make it as a soup, it will give you less carbs but more parasites down. So whenever you eat something new in the jungle, it will show up in this handy notebook. Okay, so first things first, you need a rock. You always start with a rock and you always start with a stick. So I usually collect quite a few rocks because I like to have them with me for crafting, because your items will eventually break and I don't want to be in a situation where I can't find a rock, because sometimes they can be hard to find. So I see a tree here. I can start whacking it with a stone until it falls down. So now that it fell down, I can collect the sticks, and I will take quite a few of them, ideally all of them, because they are needed. So this is small stick. Okay, so you can break bigger, longer stick that cannot be stored in your backpack. You can break it by whacking it with something. So now you have 2 of them. Now let's make a simple axe. To make an axe, you press a trigger here and press a trigger here and follow the instructions. Now you made yourself an axe. So you have pockets on this side and on this side. So because I am right-handed, I'll put it on this side. Now I will make a spear. To make a spear, you take a long stick like this one, you press a trigger on both sides, and you sharpen it. So now you made yourself a spear, and because spear is shorter, you can store it in your backpack. You can store it in your backpack by either taking your backpack, grabbing and taking and putting inside, or by simply dropping it on the back. So now when I need it, I can simply take it. Okay? If you take two rocks and you hit them together, you will get a knife. Knife is good to have. So I'll put it in the other pocket and put my backpack back. Now, I can see some bananas in there. I'll not touch them for now because I don't need to eat them. Once you take them off the tree, they will start spoiling. And I don't want them to spoil yet because I am not hungry yet. So I will just leave them there for now. I may actually set a base somewhere close here because we have water here. We have bananas here. So I think I will set my base right here. This is one of your best friends. Whenever you get injured, you can use these as bandages. So one bush will yield 3 of these leaves, and each of these leaves roll into a bandage. So whenever you hurt yourself, you can look at your injured arm and wrap it with this beautiful bandage. So it's a good idea to stock on these because they can come in pretty handy. Another thing that you may want in the jungle is coconut fruit. Coconut fruit is rich, it has a lot of water and it's rich in carbohydrates. So I will keep these guys here. And because this is such a beautiful area to stay the night, I will make my beautiful bed in here. Or even better, I can make a hut shelter. Hut shelter is better because it allows you to save your game. So it shows me what I need. I need a long stick, another long stick, another long stick, and a lot of leaves. But it shows me to start with a long stick. So to get the long stick, I'll take my mighty axe and chop this tree here. There are some trees that you cannot chop in the jungle, and these are the palm trees. You can try, but you will not chop them down. These trees, you can chop them down. So let's chop it. And give us a lot of wood. So I need the long stick times 2. So one here, okay, and you have to whack it down to place, and same with this one. Now it shows me that I need a rope. Rope is usually found hanging off bigger trees like this one, but sometimes when you chop a tree, actually a liana rope will fall down. So I just chopped a bigger tree here. Let's see if, yep, it dropped 3 ropes. So I will take them because they are also quite needed in the jungle. And I will go here and wrap this around. To wrap this around, you need to press the trigger right here and wrap it around. Now it shows me that I need another long stick, and I don't see any long stick here, but if I take the log and chop it, I will get a long stick. So I'll put it here, and now it shows me that I need leaves. So these leaves can be either taken from this tree, but I wouldn't touch it because of the bananas. This one would work as well. So as you see, we got some leaves, so let's pick them up. 1, 2. Okay, as it fell, it also fell on my build, so that it kind of completed for me. So now I can save my game, and to save my game, I point, I press the trigger, and now I can save it. So I will save it on the empty one. Nice. And you can also sleep in here. So if you come here, it will show you that you sleep on bed, even though it's literally a ground, but it counts as bed, so you will not get any parasites or leeches on you. Let's check the time. Okay, it's 4:15. I usually aim to go to bed around 7-8 p.m. because that gives me enough sleep so I can wake up when it's not dark anymore. So before that time, I can go and wash myself. So remember, you cannot ever eat with dirty hands like this. In real life or in the game, it's not a good idea, okay? Because you will contain parasites. Get parasites there. So what you wanna do, you wanna go here, kneel down by pressing the thumbstick here, and just swoosh around. So as you see now, my hands are clean, and I can technically eat with these hands now. These mushrooms, I know them, they're also good. They have carbohydrates. I'm gonna take them. Just keep in mind, whatever you take off the ground or off the tree, whatever fruit or whatever it is, it will start spoiling, okay? So this one, I picked it up a couple of minutes ago, and you know, in the game it's been hours, so you can see that it's literally going down. Once the red thing is all the way around, it will be spoiled, and if I eat it, I will be sick. So another thing to keep in mind, you don't want to get sick. So I will show you how you can hunt it, okay? I can either approach it and literally hit it with my axe, or I can throw my axe. And this game allows you to throw things pretty easily. All you do is press the trigger and you can see this white line. So you throw with this hand, but you aim with this hand, you see? So I will aim at the snake, and now I will throw. That's it. So now we have meat. I'll put it in my backpack. I have my axe back. Let's pick up some more wood. So you cannot pick up the snake skin. It will just stay here until it disappears from the game. But once you take a rope and wrap it around, you will get an enforced better axe that is good, technically. And you can actually check how much percentage, how much durability you have left by pressing I don't remember the buttons, the B button. So the B button here, I press it, I see, oh, I have 100% durability. Sweet. So once the durability goes down to 0, you lose your axe, it's gonna break, and you need to make a new one. I always like to have wood with me, but not too much, because these items weigh. So you have a limit of 50 kilograms. Yes, you can go over a limit, but you will be moving slower and you will be getting tired more often. So for now, my backpack weighs 14 kilograms. It's way above, it's way below the maximum. So I am good, and I can keep putting items in my backpack until I reach this limit. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Let's make fire. To make fire, you take your notebook from your chest and you see recipes. So you have bonfire hat. So again, take it, press it, place it, and now we can just put the wood, the sticks onto the fireplace here. Okay, so I don't have any small sticks anymore, so I will take the medium stick, whack it. Oh. Okay, now to make fire I also need dry leaf. I need the bananas then. So you see this is a dry leaf. So if you chop a tree that contains a dry leaf, you can pick it up. So it becomes a crumbled, dry leaf. Okay, any more dry leaves? Or that was just only one? Two, actually. Okay, we had only 2 of these. So now you can take your dry leaf, place it here. Oh, we don't have flint. Okay, let's go find flint.
2 hours later.
Okay, perfect. So you have a big stone. What you need to do, you have to whack it on the wall. So now I have flint. So now I can go back and cook my food.
While looking for the flint.
Near rocky places. Oh, a coconut. Okay, listen. This was worth a while. And I got stung. I got stung by a stingray. Okay. So I am poisoned. You can actually eat stingray. These are surprisingly delicious and healthy. but I am poisoned. So, as I said, we made some bandages, correct? You take your bandage and you wrap it by holding the trigger button. So now you should heal a bit faster. Okay, I am just gonna go before I get stung again. Okay, so I don't have flint, but I'm gonna go to sleep. It's around 8, it's time to sleep. Let's save it and let's go to sleep. So you press and hold and your person will go to sleep. Oh shit, it's still dark. I am going back to sleep because I don't have fire and it's dangerous. So 5 a.m. Okay, that's good. Wake up. Fine. Oh, that's capybara. This is a good source of fats. Yes, I know they're cute. This is also a source of protein, but I don't recommend eating larvae. Ew. It's bad for your sanity. Because yes, in this game your sanity also can go down, and it's represented by this head. I can already see that on top there my sanity is going down slightly because of something. I don't know, maybe because I got bitten. This is good. Okay, we killed the capybara. Let's take the bone.
After finding the flint,
And let's start the fire. So to start the fire, you take your flint, you can take your axe or a rock, hit it to get a spark, and you're good to go. So let's cook our stingray. Let's cook our rattlesnake. Don't come too close to the fire because you can burn to death, which I did just before I started recording this video. And it's no good either. Okay. What I need is I need some fats. So I'm just gonna go drink this because that has water. And now it also have some fats. So you can watch your watch to see how it adds up. Okay. So I also like to keep these scattered around the jungle this way, so when it rains I can pick it up and drink the rainwater, which is good. I'm also gonna cook one capybara because this meat is very, very good. Okay, it's cooking. And I can also open this one, drink the water. Oh, this one didn't have any water, which happens sometimes. But what I can do is I can make a Biden. Biden. That's a president, ex-president now. Okay, what you can do is like wrap it around and get a water bidon. So I can cook some water, put it in here, and have clean water to drink on the go. So as you see, my sanity went up a bit because I am close to fire. Fire proximity helps with sanity, so whenever you can, stay close to the fire. So let's stay close to the fire. Okay, I think the rattlesnake cooked, but I want to show you how nutritious is the stingray. So, bon appetit. 28 grams of protein is a lot, comparing to rattlesnake, which only gives you 12. Right, so you can see how my stats improved after consuming it. So I will go and craft a bow and arrows. So to make a bow you need long stick, make it into a sphere, make it into a spear. Now take a rope, which I unfortunately don't have. Oh yeah, I see a rope. You see this hanging here? That's a rope. So I'm gonna go back. Now that I have my spear, I can take the rope and I can make a bow. So I will connect rope here and on the bottom, and we have a bow, which is good. Now we wanna get some arrows. To get arrows though, we need some feathers. To get feathers, we need to kill some birds. So I will take my spear and I will try to... Oops, I was off. Okay. Oops, okay. Those guys can hear you, okay? But they will sit back here, so I'll wait patiently. Okay, you see how much feather we have? Yes, I lost my axe, but I can easily retrieve it after. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to get my axe, get my spear, and I think more feathers fell down as well. Yes, so feather 1, my axe, there's a birdie, you cannot do anything with the birdie, and my spear. Okay, so now I'm going to go and craft some arrows. To make arrow you need small sticks. So we have 4, and how many feathers we have? We have 6 feathers, so that's how many we need. So you grab feather, you grab your arrow, you press your triggers, and you put them both together, and you have a beautiful, beautiful arrow. You can put it back, and they're gonna be stored right here. So I'm gonna make all 5 of them. If I wanna use my bow and arrows, I can take my bow, then I can take an arrow, and I can shoot. So a good thing about it is, if I shoot, I can still go. If I find it, I can pick up my arrow and use it again. I can also leave it like this and walk around and use it whenever I am ready. Oh, my capybara, nice. Okay, so as I said, it rained. So because it rained, we got a little bit of water here. So water, clean water is good to have around because you are in the jungle. So rainwater and boiled water are safe to drink. So just 11 a.m. So I have a bit of time to go and explore around. But I also want to show you this tree right here. This tree right here is one of the best finds in the jungle because once you chop it down, you will find a cassava root. And cassava root is super duper highly rich of carbohydrates and other nutrients that you need to survive. So, ew. So whenever you see it, chop it down, take it, because you're gonna need it at some point, especially if you run down on carbohydrates, and some areas are not that abundant with bananas. Like some areas don't have bananas at all, or any fruits of sorts, and the only source of protein for you will be mushrooms. So when you see a tree like this, just chop it down, get what's yours, cook it. Yes, you have to cook it. You cannot eat cassava root like this because I believe you're gonna get sick. But yeah, I see another one there. I'm not gonna get it because it's gonna spoil, and I don't want it to spoil. Brazilian nut, yes, that's what I was talking about. It kind of looks like a beetroot. Yeah, not now, but in the darker shade. I also want to show you this plant. This plant is good when you get poisoned, so keep it handy. I don't think this one spoils here. Okay. Okay, so we see an animal carcass here, and if you see that, you know that there's a predator somewhere here. Okay, I just saw a feather falling down the tree. So there's a feather, and there is a nest. Nest is kind of like a dry thing, so you can use it for making fire. Okay, I don't see any cheetah or mountain lion or puma in here, so I'm just gonna go. Just you know, be aware of your surroundings, because this big cat can be anywhere and can very easily kill you. Now we are going to go inside the cave. Keep in mind, when you are in caves, you will see spiders, scorpions, and these can bite you, sting you, and you are gonna get sick. My nose is itchy. Okay. Alright, I kinda know where I am. If I go here, there will be, I think, a car. I think that's it where it is. Let's go. Let's see. Or maybe that's not here. Once you get here, you are in a good spot to find food. And yeah, so you will find some canned meat here. You will find medication, which is good when you get poisoned. You will find canned tuna, water bottle, which is good when you have boiled water. And these ones are protein bars, so you get these two. Okay, there's one more bird and the nest. Okay, I don't know if it's that of a common knowledge, but there's one spot here where you can find it's odd, an extra can, and it's hidden right there. So you have to jump here, squat, and grab it, and you got yourself cocktail sausages. All right. Well, listen. Good rule of thumb: whenever you see an animal with a weird color, don't touch it. It's probably poisonous. And again, in real life and in the game. Okay. Oh yes. Did you see what just fell off the tree? Okay, I found two then. These. Oh, okay, never mind. But these are the fruits I was talking about. So my fats are quite low, so I'm gonna eat this one. Now I wanted to see how much of my micronutrients fats improved. So that was a very good dose. I'm gonna go and grab the other one that just fell. Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna go and grab the other one because these are very, very valuable in the jungle. This one is poisonous, don't eat it. Yeah, here, you see? So I'll eat it again because my fats are kind of depleted, and that was good. So let's keep going. So these nuts usually fall off this tree. So whenever you see this tree, look around because there's a good chance that there would be a nut. Oh my god, I thought that was a lion. I mean mountain lion or puma, whatever. Oh my god, I scared myself. Okay, I'm gonna eat one of these because carbs and because water. They give you very little carbs, but quite a lot of water, so that's good. And I also have the capybara meat whenever my proteins get super depleted. Whoa! You can also catch fish. You can whack it with an axe, you can throw it with a spear, and you can cook it and eat it. It's also a good source of protein. Capybara, okay. Sometimes those animals, they look like a lion. Not a lion, this is why I keep saying lion. They look like a puma from far, and it's kind of tricky when you don't know. Okay. So, let's go up. Okay, so I can see that my dude is tired, but not too much. Just getting there. Okay, another. How's it called? Raffia. Raffia nut. Okay, good. Let's get that. Let's get the stick. Okay, there's a good chance there might be some wild animal here, so be ready. Okay, spiders are also wild, and I don't necessarily like them. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear them. You can hear the puma stalking you and growling, and you can also hear the spiders approaching you and scorpions, but you have to really listen into it. I was talking to some other people that play this game, and they were like, what, you can hear that? Yep. If you can, just increase the volume on your headset and you'll be able to hear it. They are pretty obvious. When they walk, they go like tsk, 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 tsk. So then you know that something is next to you and is about to get you. Yeah, you can also hear rattlesnakes. Okay, that's a spider. Oh yeah, here I can see it. See, so I could hear it, but I couldn't put my finger on where it was. So just whack it. I know you can eat it, but because I hate spiders, I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. So not happening. I mean, I touched it, but that's a game, so I don't mind. I mean, I do mind, but not as much as if it was in real life. Okay, we are getting close to the airport, I guess. Or if not the airport, there's another place with food. I don't remember. I don't think that's the airport. I think that would be the illegal mine. Okay, spider, spider, spider. Oops. Okay, so let's go down. I think. Oh yeah. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Okay, scorpion. So you don't wanna be stung by this. Oh shoot. Okay. So that's a scorpion. It can sting you. You can also cook it and eat it, but ew. Why? This. This is obsidian. And I think like in any other game and in real life, obsidian is kinda strong. So keep it. You can make tools with it. Okay, so I think because we are not in the story mode, we will not be able to go down. So I have to go back. Alright, so I believe I have to go back and see where else we can go. But this area is off limits for now. In the story mode there would be like a little generator and you will be able to get into the elevator and go down and stuff like that. I'm gonna take this because I struggled to find one before. And what if I lose my friend somehow? Like, you never know, right? What if I lose my friend? No, not this. This. Okay. So I can go back here to where the car crashed. But you know, actually, I think that we covered quite a lot in this video, and I don't want to make it any longer because there's no need really. I will complete it here, and I will be back next time when I show you how to craft other stuff and other items. So, thank you so much for watching, and all the best. See you next time. Oh, and please follow. Bye.